TED Talk by asking you guys a question. How many of you guys made a decision today? Can you raise your hand? All of you, yeah, that's right. I bet you guys all made a decision, some sort of decision in your life, and such as what to eat, what to wear, and whether to wake up to come to class or not, right? And on February, we all made the same decision. Anybody want to guess what that is? That is to register for the Advanced English Presentation course by Professor Yoon. And I believe that this is one of the best decisions we made on that day. Okay. Making decisions is very common and it happens every day in our life. But the beauty of making decisions is that we do not always make the same decision. As we grow older and as we gain more knowledge, experience, and freedom, our decision change accordingly. However, there is one place where our decision is limited. Do you guys know where that is? Where that place is? That is our workplace. Although many of the employees are very knowledgeable and very smart and very experienced, people are hesitant to voice their opinion and restricted in many ways. And this is mainly due to the top-down organizational structure of the company. Organizational structure is in the progress of development, and I believe that it is like an aging of a person. Today, I would like to talk about the development of organizational structure and introduce a new structure called holacracy that will become the main structure where people can make their own decision in their company. And as a student of SNU who will become the leaders of Korean society, I believe that we should aim to implement holacracy as our company organizational structure. In our early stage of our life, from age 1 to 20, we are born from our parents and we basically have no control over our life. What I mean by this is that we're young and we're not mature, so probably all of the decisions that we make are influenced or made by our parents. So let's just think for a moment. How many of you guys attended a private academies because you really, really loved studying and you really, really wanted to attend it? I bet some of you, but I bet most of the other students in Korea didn't attend academies because they wanted to. And this is mainly because we do not have control over our life. And not only are we restricted in many of our decisions in the early stage of our life, but we are also stopped by our parents in many ways, such as stopping from eating too many sweets or junk foods. Similar to a person's early stage in life, the most well-known and probably the first organizational structure, the hierarchy structure, has very similar characteristics. For example, in a hierarchy structure, people are divided into positions. So, like a parent and children relationship, one position is higher than the other. So basically, therefore, employees of lower level have basically no power but to listen to their boss or upper manager. What it means is that even with the creative and innovative ideas suggested by the lower managers, it is likely that his or her opinion will not be taken into a consideration. Furthermore, let's consider our life from age 20 to mid-30s. Since we grow physically and mentally, we gain more knowledge and we become more mature and we gain more freedom. In the past, when our parents told us what to wear and what to eat, now we seek to wear whatever we want and we seek to eat whatever we like. As a young adult, we start to make our own decision. However, when you think about it, the decisions that we still make are very minor ones. And we are still restricted, and most of the major and final and important decisions are still made by our parents, such as getting permission to marry someone. This stage is like a company implementing a flat structure. One of the well-known examples of a company implementing a flat structure is Google. So basically, in a flat structure, levels of middle management are reduced dramatically. Therefore, most of the employees are given some decision rights and freedom of speech so that they can express their opinions. However, like our age from 20 to mid-30s, where our decisions are still influenced by our parents, the big and major and final decisions are made by the top managers or CEO in the flat structure as well. Lastly, let's consider the life after age 40. At this time of the year, people will gain full freedom of their life. It is true that we can still get recommendation or advice from our parents. However, the final calls are made by themselves. However, as much as they gain freedom, they have to be responsible for their decisions that they make. For example, in the early stage of life, when we make bad decisions, parents are always to back it up for you. However, when you grow after 40, it is not the case. We are responsible for whatever we decide on, and we are responsible for whatever we do. Meaning that with freedom, it comes responsibility. Similar to a person's life after 40, holacracy is an organizational structure where there is basically no levels within the company. Therefore, instead of having a level of position, each person is given a role, and they are responsible and can make any decision according to the role. Unlike the other two structures where the upper managers have to permit for final decision, they can make any decision within their role. Therefore, no employees have to be afraid of voicing their opinion, nor to be hesitant